Let's play a little game called I've overcommitted myself again. Let's see how much I can get done in the next like hour. You are my sun. You are my sun. Whoa! Today's my husband's birthday. We just got back from the boat. That was his choice of what he wanted to do, which was incredibly chaotic. We took 2 human children and 2 furry children to a sandbar where the dogs absolutely freaked out. We could not get them back in the boat. They were so excited. They were free. They were not on a leash because it's a sandbar. They can't go anywhere, but it was a big sandbar, so we couldn't get them back. They were having entirely too much fun. Oil. I don't use vegetable oil. I think vegetable oil is gross. I always use olive oil in my cakes and it doesn't change the taste. I don't know. Somebody's probably going to be like, ew, gross. Whatever. But anyway, since we've been home, I have just rinsed the dogs. Did not give them a full bath because they were not cooperating, but fully bathed the 2 human children. Showered myself, and now I am making my husband's birthday cake hastily. My mom is making her homemade buttercream frosting for me. We're hosting people over here for pizza, which is gonna be super yummy. We love to make homemade pizzas. It's like my husband's favorite thing in the world. So the house needs some attention before we can have people over. And I just wanna prep some of the ingredients to make it easier. A bit bummed because I've always had 2 round cake pans and I cannot find them anywhere. I have no idea where they would have gone. If I had to guess, I would probably say that maybe the girls have made like a mud kitchen with them outside. That sounds like something they would do. So now all I have is bundt pan, which is kind of gonna ruin the idea that I had for decorating it, but live at the beach or you're vacationing anytime soon, I just got these out of our beach bag. I always bring this with us when we go to the beach. This is like conditioner and water in one of those continuous spray bottles, and then a Tangle Teaser hairbrush. So when we're out on the boat, it's like really windy and the girls' hair gets really crazy. Before we get in the car to leave, I like soak their hair in this. I just absolutely drench it and brush through before we go home and shower and wash our hair, because it just makes the tangles so much easier to deal with before we get home. Like, you have to like way over condition their hair, especially my littlest one, because she has really fine blonde hair, but it's a really tight kinked up curl. So when it gets messy, it gets matted, like matted, and it causes a lot of damage to brushes. So I basically have to like pour this entire bottle on her head before I wash it every time, and she cannot have her hair brushed unless it is wet and deeply conditioned. So just a little something for you, but I am going to use this on mine because I didn't do that to my own hair when we were on the boat, and I should have. And now it's very tangled up. My hair color is doing some crazy things since I stopped dyeing it. It's been, gosh, almost a year since the last time I dyed my hair. I used to put very hefty blonde highlights in it, and so starting around this time last year, I started letting the highlights just grow out, and then I would go to the salon and tone it. And then in November I did a big chop because a lot of hair was damaged from bleaching it for so long. And final tone, and then just let my natural hair color take over. And I feel like it's so like reddish, not red, but like definitely some red undertones in there that I'm very surprised to see, although I really don't know why I would be. My mom has that exact hair color, so it's like, girl, who are you getting this? The hair color you're meant to have. Crazy that this is just every day. This is just, this isn't even because we had people over, this is just everyday mess. In fact, I did most of the cleaning of the last night stuff last night. So I need to unload the dishwasher. Today, we've got some planning to do. Planting, not planning. Tan is going to plant some roses that I've had that we've just been intending to plant and I haven't. They really need to be transplanted because the ones that we have planted have really taken off, but the ones that are still in the pot have not. So clearly they need some love and attention. And then tonight I'm going to take the girls to Olive Garden for dinner because my mother-in-law loves to give them gift cards to Olive Garden. If you have small kids and you want to train them on how to behave in a restaurant, Olive Garden is the best place to do that, like hands down. you ever in nail polish? I don't see any nail polish up there. Oh, you found some. Yeah, I can come paint your nails once I'm done with the laundry. Can you put down a paper towel on the counter for us to use? Just your fingernails today?
Well, I was thinking about your nails.
I can paint your nails. Alright, manicure and pedicure coming right up. A little bit this way.
I'm not really, but I'm gonna go to gymnastics.
Oh,
and Olive Garden.
Wow, what a treat.
Because I just got a little card.
Oh, you have a gift card?
Yeah. What did you
That's
say?
nice.
What are you talking about?
We were just talking about how we're going to do Olive Garden for girls' night tonight.
Oh. Every day is a girl. Hey, I want my nails painted.
I can paint your nails too if you want to climb up here.
And then,
Hold on, let me fix this part right
can
here.
we pretend that it was a salon?
Alright, please do not be frightened by these babies right here that are hyper realistic. My kids have those newborns that they're just very into right now, even though they kind of freak me out a little bit, but I'm babysitting them for them while they're doing something else. And if I move them out of the position that they were in, they notice every single time and they freak out. I've done a lot today. Laundry, dishes like 14 times, made multiple meals, made banana bread, taken the girls to the park, jumped on the trampoline and sprayed them with a hose, played creative director of my husband's current gardening activity. I'm gonna be honest, I'm feeling a little bit burnout. This is the part of summer where I just start to be like, okay, how much else could I do? We're running out of activities, we're out of camps. Today is a gymnastics day though, so I don't really have time to like get in my feelings and think about it too much. I need to just go get their leotards, get their water bottles, pack everything up, and then find the gift cards that we're gonna use to go to Olive Garden later. My husband is gonna be out of the house and he's gonna miss dinner, and we always have like this girls' night usually once a week, because usually once a week he's not home on time for dinner. And so that's gonna be our thing tonight, and I hope that they enjoy it. I hope they can be good. I mean, if you've had both of your kids home for the entire summer, you know, like, this is the part where they really start to get under each other's skin. I even had to separate their rooms. Like, it's just a constant battle of breaking up fights all day long.
I can't see anything. Bob.
Smells so good.
I would like mac and cheese and spaghetti.
Well, the orange smoothie is for after.
I got mac and cheese and spaghetti. What would you like?
What's that right there?
Broccoli.
And what do you say? Please. Good job.
Wait, I circled this.
Would you like meat sauce or marinara?
Marinara.
And soup or salad for you? Salad. Thank you.
Got any glue?
No, what would I? Oh, but you know what sounds good? It would make my day.
Cow, I'm so greasy. So we go to Food Line, to Olive Garden for dinner after gymnastics because the girls had those gift cards. They wanted to go. And right like after we get our drinks and we put in our food order, one of my girls has to go to the bathroom. We go in there and like there's one other person in there, and while we're in the stall, like only one of the small stalls was available, so it's just me and Lou in there. And I asked Amy to put her foot under the stall so I could see that she was there the entire time. And the other person goes to leave, and I thought that when they left, they like flipped the switch, turned the light off in the bathroom, it was pitch black in there. I'm like, hello? And then she's like, I'm really sorry. I think the power went out. And so she's holding the door open so that there's a little bit of light, just enough for us to see in the bathroom. It's so dark, I cannot see anything. My daughter starts crying. The older one is like trooping for me. And she sends someone to run and go get a phone so that we can see the bathroom. And of course, it's gymnastics. So my daughter was in a leotard and shorts. In order to go to the bathroom, she was clearly like stripped completely naked. And so she's like, I want to get out of the dark. I want to get out of the dark. I too want you to get out of the dark. But first we have to put on your clothes because there's a restaurant full of people out there. So come on now. So I'm like in the pitch black while this girl sends somebody to run and get a phone. Trying to get this leotard back on my daughter, who's screaming, crying, terrified. And a manager comes in and she's like, I'm so sorry. There's been a power outage. Doesn't take us long to realize that, like, as I was driving up, there was all of this backed up traffic because of construction. So I'm like, oh, it's not just the Olive Garden, it's everyone. And so we get back to our table and they had just put our food down when we had gotten up to go to the bathroom, which I didn't know. So I was like, oh, thank God, like our food is still coming, because I know that my children were starving. And if I had to tell them that it wasn't coming, they were probably going to lose their minds. It's rapidly getting hotter inside of this Olive Garden, but my kids do not seem to care. They're completely fine. But me and the wait staff, we're dying. Like, we are sweating our tails off in this Olive Garden. And the manager comes around, she's just like, we've just gotten notice from the electric company, you know, it's everybody, it's not just us. And the power's probably not gonna come back on until like 10 o'clock. So dinner's on us tonight, which the girls were thrilled about because they get to keep their gift cards. And now we have to go back to Olive Garden again, which I don't even like Olive Garden, but whatever, that's beside the point. Very nice of them to do so, but wow, what an experience. All things considered, my kids were like super well behaved and I was proud of them, but like, whew, tour nighttime excitement. Anyway, I've just felt like there's been this weight of anxiety on my chest and I've been trying to just release it, because I know that it's not about anything but the fact that it's the end of summer. I'm spending the majority of my time just breaking up fights between the girls. It's fine. It's not forever. School is going to start soon, and there will be a whole new layer to this life of ours where I'm going to have to transition the little one into pre-K and get my oldest back on track for starting first grade. So I'm going to give myself a little bit of grace, try not to freak out about it, and go to bed. So I'll see you guys next time.